Hi guys, you guys are welcome to my channel once again. In today's video I'm going to explain how you can pick a trade from order block in a valid order block. But before we can go into explaining how to pick a trade in a valid order block, let's know and understand what is this order block. An order block is simply an area on the chart where price make a strong move. Okay, let's think about it this way. Before a car moves in a very fast speed, it has to start from somewhere. The starting area is what we are looking for. But in SMC, an order block is the area where price was sitting before it make a strong move in one direction. Don't forget, a strong move in one direction. So now let's say this is our chart. Now the price is moving in one direction. Now we have a break of structure to the upside. We also have another break of structure to the upside. That means this price is moving in one direction. That means we know the general bias, which is a uptrend. So now, how can you identify a valid order block so that you can be picking your trade from a valid order block? Now I am going to mark out our break of structure. There are some things you need to see present before you can pick a trade from an order block, so that you know that okay, this trade I'm picking is a valid. I'm picking this trade from a valid order block. So now, number one, you have to know the general bias. When I'm talking about the general bias, I mean you have to know if the market is in an uptrend or a downtrend. Now, the last candle before the impossible move. Then you have to see what we call V value gap. Then this is our V value gap. Then you also have to see what we call liquidity. This is our liquidity. Now don't forget, you have to see all these things present before you can pick a trade. Before that order block can be valid, you have to see your liquidity. And remember, the goal is to pick a high probability trade. You don't just trade every order block you see. You have to pick a trade and know that okay, this trade is the way I'm picking the trade. The order block is very valid. So now, after seeing all these things, you have to patiently wait for your market to do what? Come down to that zone that caused this break of structure. You have to patiently wait to that zone for that zone that caused this break of structure. When the market tap into that zone, you are now free to pick your buy. You are now free to pick your buy and put your stop loss below that zone. You are very free to pick your buy from this particular place. But remember, I said you have to know the general bias. Now our general bias is uptrend. The market is in a uptrend. You have to see all these things present before you can pick your trade. What did I say? You have to see your break of structure. That's very important. The market must break structure to the upside. That's very important. Number two, you have to see your liquidity present. That is also very important. Number three, you have to see the impossible move that break this structure. You have to call it, that place is a V value gap. That's your V value gap. You have to see all these things present before you can pick a trade, before your order block can be valid. So now let's go into the chart. So that I can show you these things in the chart and how I pick my trade from the order block. Now, for me, I trade synthetic indices, and this is a live trade I picked today. Now, what did I see? Now I see my break of structure here. break of structure. And now before I pick this trade, first of all I know that the general bias of this market was a uptrend. Now the market was buying. Now I see my break of structure. Now this is my break of structure. The market break to the upside. Now after the market break, now remember I said the impossible move. Now this is the impossible move that caused that break of structure. You get, this is the impossible move that caused that break of structure. Those candle. So now number 2, we have my liquidity present. Remember I said you have to see your liquidity present. You know, some traders, you have to get this in into your brain. Some traders might pick this particular candle, this particular place as their order block, which is not so. You have to see your liquidity present. Now this is my liquidity, and what happened? The market now come down and tap me in. After tapping me, the market move to my direction. If you can see, that is exactly the explanation I make here. This is exactly the explanation I make here. First of all, you have to see your liquidity present. You have to see all these things present before you can pick a trade and know that okay, the order block is valid. Now let me still go to another example. Now this is a sell I pick. This is a trade I pick. How did I pick this trade? How did I go about this trade? I know now, okay, now the market is in a downtrend. I have my break of structure to the downside. Break of structure to the downside. Break of structure to the downside. Then I also have my break of structure to the downside. What did I look for? The last candle before the impossible move. So now this is the last candle before the impossible move. I now mark that candle. Now after marking that candle, what else do I look for? I look for my liquidity. And this is my liquidity. And remember, some other trader might pick this particular place as their order block. Some other traders can pick this particular place as their order block, not knowing that the market will sweep them out. They will turn liquidity for the market. Now in my next video, I'm going to explain what is liquidity so that you guys can understand what is liquidity. Now this is my fair value gap. My fair value gap is present, and this is my order block. Now what happened? The market now come I patiently wait for the market to come down to that zone that caused that break of structure. It tap into my zone and start moving in my direction. Now this is a live trade. I'm taking, like I'm in profit right now, as you guys can see. I'm in profit right now, as you guys can see. Now let me still go to another example. Now this is another example, and this I did not take this trade because the market did not do what? The market did not tap into my zone. And remember, if the goal is to stay profitable and stay disciplined, protect your capital, you don't just rush and pick trade because you see an order block or pick some random trade like that. You have to wait for your setup to play out before you can pick a trade. So now I have my break of structure here. I have my break of structure. The market break to the upside. That means the market was in the uptrend. After the market break to the upside, okay, I see. Okay, I now mark my liquidity. And after marking out my liquidity, I mark my zone. Now don't forget the last candle before the impossible move, and this is the movement that caused the break of structure. As you guys can see, I mark it out. Now I patiently wait for the market to come down, tap me in, so that I can be in a profit. In profit, but the market did not come down to my zone. The market started moving in this particular place. The market started moving to the upside. Well, since the market did not tap me in, I did not trade. So the goal is to stay profitable, protect your capital, and stay disciplined. So I did not take this trade because the market did not do what? The market did not tap me in. So now I'm still going to tell you guys, if you don't see all these things in your trade, you don't have to take that trade. You don't have to take that trade. If the trade happen like this, don't take the trade. Just patiently wait. If you have other pays, you can analyze other pays and still wait for your setup to play out before you can take a trade. You get me? So now this one, as you can see, I'm in profit because I patiently wait for the market to come down and tap my zone, tap me in, tap my zone, and move this particular one, you guys can see the same thing. I have my breakup structure, my liquidity, my zone. The market did what? The market come down to my zone, tap me in and start moving in profit. The same thing applicable to this one. I patiently wait for the market to do what? Tap me in. Now you know this forex industry, you have to be patient. You have to be patient. You have to also wait. The market might come down and like start reacting to this particular liquidity, and you think that the market is going to buy from there. No, you have to patiently wait for your setup. You get that's it. So this one, the market did not tap me in. After that, the market start moving in a downtrend. You get the market change character and start moving in a downtrend. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to look for a sell. If I'm to pick this trade again, I'm going to look for sell opportunities to pick the trade, because the market did what? The market did not respect this particular zone. So now the market have automatically changed direction to the downtrend. But that's not what I wanted to talk about. I just wanted to show you guys how to pick a trade from a valid zone. Now this particular zone is valid, that's why I'm in profit, and this particular one is valid, that's why I'm still in profit. So now I guess that's where I'm going to end our class for today. So in our next video, I'm going to explain what is liquidity. So if you like videos like this and you want me to be posting videos like this, just help me like, subscribe and turn on the notification bell, so anytime I drop a video like this, you will be the first person to notify. Thank you. Peace out.